Defining feeling in World Cup 2010 when the U.S. went out against Ghana was a sense of missed opportunities. The U.S. played well in World Cup 2010, and yet you felt like they could have done even more. They were on the brink of doing something really big. And I felt the same way here tonight at the end of this 2-2 tie against Portugal, that the U.S. was on the brink of history, of qualifying for the second round in the group of death with one game to spare, beating two very difficult opponents in their first two games, and really serving notice to the world that U.S. soccer had come of age. And they got this close, 30 seconds away from doing it. Tim Howard came in after the game and said, "Football's cruel sometimes." And at the same time, he was pretty happy actually with the way the U.S. played. He felt like the U.S. played better against Portugal than they did against Ghana. Felt like the U.S. controlled most of the game. That was echoed by Clint Dempsey and Michael Bradley. Cristiano Ronaldo had been bottled up the entire night by the U.S., got free briefly, and instead of trying to shoot, he actually sent a perfect cross into Varela, who finished off the header past Tim Howard. So there's a palpable sense of disappointment on this U.S. team, but there's also a feeling they made sure to say after the game that they control their own destiny. A tie or a win against Germany will send the U.S. to the round of 16. A win would win the group for the U.S., and there's a feeling that they've played pretty well here in the first two games and they can get a result. They don't absolutely have to have a result. They could still lose, and if Ghana and Portugal end up tied, the U.S. would still go through. Before the tournament, if you had told the U.S. that they'd have 4 points after the first two games, I think most of the players would have said they'd be pretty happy with that. Now, they look back and they feel they probably should have had 6.